Time now for your forewarned weather with Garret James.
And welcome back. Let's head over for a check of what exactly is going on outside with meteorologist Garret James. Hey, Garret.
Thanks, Emily. We're taking a look at the radar right now. A lot of thunderstorms in southern Utah at the present time. Those thunderstorms that were in Washington and parts of Kane County have lifted further to the north, now into Iron and parts of Garfield County. We can see just kind of on opposite sides of Cedar City at the present time, but those thunderstorms did actually produce a little bit of flooding towards Evans and Snow Canyon State Park, and I'll show that here in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look towards the Wasatch Front. We're actually looking at some of this rain trying to produce maybe just a little bit of brief downpours towards the Salt Lake City area at the present time, and then we're even tracking just a little bit of rain over towards the Uintas and over towards Duchesne at the present time. And we can even see that there are a few thunderstorms over towards the central part of Utah at the present time as well. And you'll have to pardon me, my computer seems to be frozen at the very moment, so if you'll bear with me, I'll continue talking about the radar as I get this back just really quickly. We can see these thunderstorms, they're going to continue working their way further to the north as that tropical system is continuing to provide moisture from the south and eventually working its way further and further to the north. As it does so, we're going to be looking at downpours, and we're going to be looking at the potential for the flooding to continue here over the next couple of days. So that radar looks like it is still active, and we are seeing quite a bit of thunder activity towards Iron County and over towards the central part of Garfield County. There we can see the radar back under control right now. We can see a little bit of lightning strikes over towards Manila, Duchesne. We can see a few lightning strikes towards Duchesne County. No lightning towards Salt Lake City at the present time, but there we can see the flood advisories still in place out towards the St. George area. So let's go ahead and take a look at that flooding. Snow Canyon State Park, we can see Clayton sent this video in, and we can see that flooding over the roadways. And this is a great example of how when you see this, turn around, don't drown. We are looking at the water covering the roadways, and you never know what's underneath that water. So unless you can see through that water, do not drive through it, because there could be washout and that road could have gone with that water. This is a look at some standing water that's in Evans. We can see a little bit of flooding there as well, and this flooding will continue as the futurecast does show that thunderstorms will be possible here over the next several hours, and we're going to be looking at nocturnal thunderstorms as well. Could be some small hail and gusty winds associated with these storms, and strong to severe storms will be possible heading over into tomorrow as well. Thunderstorms overnight towards the Salt Lake City area towards about 2-3 a.m. and then we can fast forward that and see more continue in the western half of the state in the morning hours, and we'll even see that towards Cedar City, maybe even towards St. George, but that becomes a little more widespread towards the afternoon and evening hours. So a marginal risk for a few strong to severe thunderstorms. Hail and high winds would be the primary threats, but flooding is also going to be a threat tomorrow as that threat stretches all the way up towards Salt Lake City. Flash flood potential, it is probable for a lot of locations in southern Utah tomorrow. Let's take a look at the temperatures out there. 85 St. George, 73 Cedar City, shows 101 out towards Moab, so temperatures hotter out there, but lows tonight we'll be looking at temperatures in the 50s and 60s mainly. Highs tomorrow going to see the 70s, maybe the 80s for a couple like Salt Lake City, Escalante, Kanab, St. George, 84, but 90s towards Hanksville and Moab. For the Wasatch Front, we're going to be looking at temperatures staying in the 80s until we get rid of the rain chances. Once we get rid of those, we'll see temperatures back in the 90s. For St. George, on the other hand, we're going to be looking at temperatures in the mid-80s Tuesday, low 90s Wednesday, but temperatures hovering in the 80s and 90s until Saturday, where temperatures heat up just a little bit. Emily, back to you.
All right, thank you, Garret. President Biden